friends. Hope you're out there. We don't see anybody yet, but that's been seems to have been the trend here lately on Thursdays. So I'm going to go ahead and since we know this is going to be recorded, talk to you as if you're there right now, and I'll just say hello as you come on. I have decided that we are going to do this one. Yes, I don't believe in delayed gratification. This is the Christmas wish. It's one of my two favorite sets from Craftaganza this year, and I just thought that was a good way to get back into things. So, I have here in front of me a few things I expect to need today. Of course, I have my topper set. Here's the topper sheet itself. Here is the foiled cardstock. And here is that beautiful printed cardstock. I believe we'll have 4 cards today, but we'll see. I think we'll start with this big, beautiful topper up here in the corner. I do so love this holographic silver foiling that they've used. Isn't that pretty? Okay. And because we have so many beautiful colors in here, if you have glittered cardstock at home, there's Glenn. Hi, Glenn. Thank you. Okay. If you have glittered cardstock at home, this has plenty of beautiful purple in it. It also has beautiful green. So the green would go well. Hi, Irene. And we've got this really nice turquoise that I think also would look great with this set. So I've decided, not surprisingly, to use the purple. And I asked a question just a minute ago, can I actually score this glittered cardstock? And tried it while you're away. Hi, Brenda. Good to see you, friend. Okay, and I'm opening my card. I'm going to score it from the back side. I'm going to go to, since this is a 5-inch wide card, I'm going to go to 2.5 inches and score this all the way down. And now I'm going to do something a little bit different. I want that purple glitter to show from the front of my card. And I'm going to make a Z-fold card out of this. So I'm actually turning my card inside out. I'm going to give it an extra score on that score line. Another good score. And this is how I'm going to use my card today. I'm going to get my pretty topper. Isn't that going to be just gorgeous on that purple? Oh my gosh. Who do you know that needs a little uplift? This is so beautiful. Hi, Betty. Sorry you're not feeling well, hon. Okay. So all I have to decide from here is what, if anything else, I'm going to put on here. I am thinking that I might enjoy having a piece of this border here across the bottom. So I'm going to pop this border out. You have to clip the 2 ends of the border. They do a really nice job of die cutting the rest of it, but you have to clip the ends because they made them so that they would not fall out in transit. So I'm going to think about putting this border here.
Hi to Brenda and Mary T.
I said hi to Brenda. Hi, Mary T. Good to see you, friend. Okay. Ooh, pretty. I do like that, I think. I like that. And then if I want a message, I'll put it right on my topper itself. That's cute. Now, this is going to require one interesting thing, and that is that I'm either going to have to put a white panel on the inside here for signature, or I'm going to have to sign the back of this card, which is okay because I have all this beautiful room on the back to write on the back. Let's see. I'm trying to think about adhesives. I think my super tacky will work just fine on this glitter because it'll get down in between pieces of glitter. It should work pretty well for this. Oh, I was going to put an insert on the back. True? I could do that.
Talk about it.
Huh?
You did mention it.
Mm-hmm. I was going to show the board from the funeral. We'll have to figure out how to best do that. Probably have to get a camera loose, and we'll wait and do it at the end. Thought I'd show you guys the biggest gatefold card I've ever made. It turned out really pretty. And it is an example of what you can do with your craft papers and embellishments. Okay. This is one of those glitter cards, Glenn, that we put on sale every once in a while. Might have to put them on sale for you again, since I think I'm going to do all of today's cards with the glitter paper. Because why not? I'm kind of feeling like that's the order of the day. Let's now call wipe. There's my glitter wipes. Okay, got a little extra glue to dispense with here. A little bit down there too. Kind of glue happy today. Oh, and I slid my border, and now I got lots of glue going on. Okay, there we go. All right, get everything back where it belongs now. All right. I could put a piece, since I have just this little piece. There's really no reason why I couldn't put it right here too. Why not? We'll just do it. Let that sit for a second. Stood frisking, and I slide it all over the place again. I'm going to get some good sized foam squares to put this on with.
Here we're going to back the topper.
What? I'm just going to back the topper with what?
I don't know, make it straight. That's what you said.
Oh.
Say hi to Jane.
Hi, Jane. Good to see you, friend.
Jane and Irene both love the glitter paper.
Thank you. I love it too. Let's see. Looking for some Nice big. Well, when all else fails, use tape. I was looking for some big foam squares, but this tape will work just fine. Now, remember, when you're making a Z-fold, that you don't want to have your tape hanging out over the edge when it folds back on itself. Okay, so I'm actually going to put my tape onto my card so I can see where my started a little bit down. You're just going to love me because I'm getting the scissors all gummy again. Looks just right. That looks pretty. Now, we could put a writing piece inside there easy enough. Let's get wasting one of my cards. Let's get a piece of scrap paper here. My cutter out. I put a 4 by 5.5 inch piece of regular paper under that topper.
And Thelma?
Hi, Thelma. So I can write on it. And have a nice season's greetings here. See what we have for a big greeting. Merry Christmas. I have season's greetings. Oh, I have green season's greetings. That would be perfect. I'll use that one. Beautiful. I'm liking this. This is going to be good. Okay, so I'm going to hide that behind my topper when my card is closed. And then I don't mind if people see my signature panel once it's open. There it is. Okay, here we go. Here's our Z-fold card on our purple glitter cardstock. We're just using a 5 by 7. We've Z-folded that back by scoring it on the back and then turning our card inside out, so the purple's going to be on the inside and the outside We put our season's greetings inside, made ourselves a signature panel. That's just as pretty as it could be. And there you go. Love that, actually. Really, really like that. If we have an extra topper when we're done here, I might put a little topper up here, but I think it's just fine without it. We're just going to go with that for right now. Boy, I like that. That's so pretty. Okay, I love these cards. But then you knew that, didn't you? Because you hear me talking about them. All right, I'm going to make, I've got this little thin border here that I thought would make a very fun small slimline card. I think it'll be perfect. It's going to be close whether it'll fit though. That's cute though. Okay. And also have that's too much. That's too long. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. Think. I have to think on this one. I'm going to set it aside for a minute. I can absolutely just cover the end with some pretty sky and put this in the middle. But I want to just think about that one for a minute. Think about what I want to do. I also have this one that I was playing with before we started. And I could make a 5x7 out of that. Which looks really pretty. Well, what am I going to do with it next? I have to think on it. All right. Okay. Thelma used to be a hunky-dory secretary. Well, I appreciate Thelma taking the Christmas card project on her.
Read that because there's a space in hunky-dory.
Yeah. A hunky-dory secretary. I appreciate Thelma taking the Christmas card update on her shoulders, so I'd have a little less to think about, and I really do appreciate that she was on the phone, dialing up, checking out, finding out what people wanted to do. That was terrific. Okay. I have two really beautiful pieces of cardstock here. Got to do something with. Okay. I do like that. If I go with that one, I think it's too wide for this. Well, it's really not. Well, that's not too big at all. It's green. Well, that's really cute. They don't get any simpler than that, but that's really cute on the green. I love that. Let's space this out a little bit more. And space that in the upper part. I'm going with it, guys. It's just too cute not to do. The final draft of the card list will have Irene's birthday on it, because Thelma just called me with that. So,
when's that going out?
well, I just sent the final draft out last night, so I don't have to.
Final draft.
The final draft, and then the final copy will come out here in a few days, so everybody has a chance to look at it and say, oh, I wanted to put on my birthday, or oops, my zip code has a problem, or I want to add my email. If you want to add your email, it's completely up to you. You don't have to do that, but I do think that people have enjoyed having email addresses available. So if you want it on there, call me. We'll put it on. Call me, text me, or email me. I love that, just like that. Sometimes you just don't want to overthink it, guys. Look how beautiful that is on that green.
Very pretty.
Isn't that pretty? All right. All right. We have 2 more cards to do. We have this beautiful one, which I really think needs to be on white. There will be a final list coming out to Glenn here shortly. This was the final draft, and then I'll send out a final list. Okay, let's start by cutting this piece of cardstock down. Take a little of the snow off the bottom because I want that shooting star to show. And I'm going to make this. I want that white cardstock to show too. So I actually need to measure this and make sure it's going to, everything's going to be copacetic. Wow. Okay, I got to come a little further with that cut off. In order to put that shooting star in there. All right. I'm going to cut this off at 6 3/4, no, 6 1/2, 6 1/2 inches. I swear I turned that off before I came in here. Okay. Let's see. I must have turned it off and back on again because I did flip the switch. Okay. Did I cut it too short? Boy, I just about did, didn't I? I think it's going to be okay. I'll put it right this side of that shooting star. Just about got it cut too short. But if necessary, I'll take a little bit off the side of my card. It'll still work just fine. Okay. And let's get some of these fun sayings. Okay. All right, I'll save that for my other card. I actually like this. I'm going to go with this, I think. But this is going to definitely need some stickles on the cardstock itself. So I'm going to put some foam squares under here. Oh, that's a good idea, guys. There is a lot of COVID out there right now, the new one. Boosters are a good idea. I know not everybody believes them, and I'm not telling you what to believe. I'm telling you what I personally think is a good idea. It's especially those of us who are not spring chickens can definitely benefit from getting those booster shots. I'm going to personally get the RSV because I'm over 60, and the flu shot, and the COVID update. And some of these days, I got to get my shingles shot. It just seems like too many shots for one day. I think I'll space that out a little. The COVID's at the top of my list since I'm teaching classes in the classroom again. It's a good idea when you're face to face with people. Oops. This says Berry Christmas on it. And I am going to lift up this piece here too. A little shaker tape. Whew. So I'm kind of excited. Do you know what I've got Brittany doing today? She is putting together some I Wanted All collections from the stock we have on hand. As you know, I bought a lot of stock when I saw that Heartfelt was beginning to show a lot of sales, or was beginning to hold a lot of sales. I thought something's up with them. So I started stocking up on Heartfelt Creations. And in several cases, we have everything we need. I'm a little over 60. Thelma says, I'm a little over 60.
She uses two overs.
I was going to say, oh, Brittany is putting us together some I Wanted All collections. So if you missed a collection here and there, we are going to have a few more I Wanted Alls. Whether they go in the deeply discounted or not will depend on whether the kits were discounted and whether pieces are sold out. If we have some dies, and we do, that are completely gone elsewhere, it doesn't make sense to mark them down because we can still sell them. Look at this, guys. You like? Isn't it cute? I love that one. And look what I don't know if you can see the white cardstock very much. Come in a little bit on this, honey. I think we're going to put little stickles on our topper too. I mean, if you got this much glitter, why not have a little more, huh? Although, and most of these I'm going to use, if I do others, because of the blues and greens, I'm going to use Twinkle because it has a decidedly blue cast to it. But on this one, because the white cardstock has yellows and pinks, I'm going to put a little bit of, this one's called Stardust. I'm going to put a little Stardust on it. And some of my stickles have begun to separate because they've been sitting here for a very long time. And so I'm working on a piece of, oops, till I make sure that they're not make sure it's not separated before I put it on my card. This is Stardust, and it has lots of yellow in it. Your I Want It All collections are even going to have the pink bag. So that's exciting. The Iris collection is sold out, unfortunately. I talked to that lady on the phone earlier today, and the Iris I Want It All is all gone. Darn it. Do I have another one of these over here? Let's see. Stardust. Oh, here's another one. Let's try this one. I have to use a pen in this one. I've been abusing my stickles. I haven't been using it enough. I need a pen. Brittany, can you find me a pen, babe? Thank you very much. Just need one. There we go. Get this thing running again. Okay. There we go. Now, is it going to keep working, or am I going to have to get another one? Huh. I might have to get a new bottle out. Huh. Well, either that or I could use it off this cloth and kind of paint it on because I hate to waste it. You guys ever have this where your stickles just gets lumpy? Well, I think I got enough to work with. So what I need in the, well, actually I think I could use this. I'm going to use one of these polymer clay tools to kind of pick that up and paint with it a little bit, just so I can use what I have out here. That's not working very well. It's a better one. Myself a pointy one. I'm putting stickles on the little stars on the rear end of the polar bear. He has little stars on his rear end. Those need to be sparkly. I can also put some stickles on our falling star. And I'm going to put a little bit of stickles in this trail behind the falling star, because why not? Get a little sparkle going up there too. And then I'm going to take a little bit of stickles and put in my snow mountains at the bottom. As again, it's a winter scene. We do like stickles on winter scenes, don't we? I think I'm going to have to replace my bottle here, Brittany. It's all separated. It's lumpy and watery at the same time. I'll see if the other ones are doing better. Doesn't seem like this is that old, but it could be. I buy them and then I don't. We do a decent job of rotating our stock on the shelves, but I don't do a good job of rotating my stock personally. There we go. I like that. Here we go. Got a little bit of stickles going in the snow at the bottom. See that? A little bit on his rear end, a little bit on the falling star, shooting star. Okay, let's put this up where I can't put my arms in it. I wipe off my tools so I don't ruin them with this glue. Okay, we got one more card to do. And that is, we've got this beautiful little, where'd that topper go? There it is. Got this beautiful little topper. And they have a little saying there. Let's see what we got. I'll tell you what, that's going to be, that little cutoff piece is like the perfect size for that card. That's funny. I did not do this, guys. Honestly, I didn't measure this, but look, there it is. That's a perfect fit for this card. I think it was meant to be. I think we'll put that on there. Wow, that doesn't happen very often. You have a perfect leftover piece. Are you feeling better, Annette? Or like me and under the weather? Oh boy, she's still not feeling quite right. You taking a COVID test, Annette? Sure you do that again, guys. There's a lot of it out there. I know I keep saying that, but that's because there's a lot of it out there. Cut off that extra little bit of length. I want to acknowledge the fact that there isn't a lot of room here, but I can still get this tag on here. I'm going to go ahead and put my topper a little bit to the side. And then just for fun, I'm going to try and see if one of these sparkly borders might fit in that space to the left there. This is just off the punch-out sheet. Just for fun, extra element. Let's see if we can. If we can put an extra border on it, or if it would look good. I'm not sure it looks good. Okay, let's try a different border. I also have this border. Let's see if we want one of these. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, I like that. Okay. I want to see if I can. I might regret doing this, but I'm going to see if I can cut this border down, like in half. Okay. That was successful. Gotta love my caterpillar. Okay, I'm going to put a little holographic edge on this card. But first I'm going to put my... On Saturdays, Glenn card makes while he watches the college games. Sounds like a good way to go, Glenn. He says he's in heaven. Okay. This super cute. Let's make sure I know which edge is the opening. I'll put this super cute little topper on the edge. Then I'm going to add a little bit of foam to this topper. Kid bugs. I have a friend who's a school teacher. She just went back to school. Actually, she's not a school teacher. She's a school, like, counselor, resource officer. I'm not sure what her title is, but she's the one who makes sure all the kids are safe and well placed in their classrooms and does lead testing and that kind of thing. And I like Glenn's version better, Diane. Dispense with the housework and just do the card making. Anyway, she went back to school recently and missed the first quilling club after that. Kid bugs. Back in school, got kid bugs. Okay, this piece right here is all that super shiny holographic stuff. I took it off of this outside border where the border piece was. I cut it in half using my trimmer, and now I have this very pretty piece of holographic edge that I'm going to put right down the side of this card, and that's going to look great. I like that. Have a possum Christmas. See that extra little bit of shine right down the edge? Doesn't that look cool? And it's made out of a throwaway piece. Let's take a look at what we've got here and see if we want to add any stickers. I don't have inserts here for these, so I'm going to put a green season's greetings inside this one too. I always love it when I can make something out of a throwaway piece. Somehow it just makes me feel really successful. Okay. And then we had this one, which I am sure is done. This was our first one. I just love that. And we have our little green one, which is made on an A2. Oops. And we have our stickled version. So let's see what we actually got from today's kit. We have 1, 2, 3. This is getting a little off the edge here, aren't I? I could probably come to you. There we go. 3 and 4. Those are our 4 cards for today. Let's see if I can go over here. 4 cards. There we go. Oh, I did have 1 piece left. I have this one little tiny piece. And I said that if I had a piece left, I was going to put it on our first card. And I do have a little piece left. Well, I was going to put it on the big card, but it actually looks good there too. Kind of dresses up that one that only has the 2 pieces. So we have to make a decision as to whether we're going to use it on here, right here. Okay, let's lay that one down. Are we going to use it here? That's option A. Option B is use it to dress up this little green card a little bit. That, not that it isn't dressy with all that glitter, but it does okay. Option A here. Option B here. B. No one vote for B.
B.
B. Blue card A. Okay, so we got 2 for B, 1 for A. B. The purple card A. Okay.
2 to 2.
Well, you added 1 too, so that's 3 to 2. Any other votes before we close the voting? That's so close. Like, it looks really good on both of them. Well, I'm going to be a tiebreaker here. I'm going to put it on the purple card. Takes away the shooting star on the purple one, does it? I can bring it down a little. Then I don't think it does. But this one, that is a good point. This one doesn't have a shooting star at all. Huh?
Correct. It kind of looks like a moon.
All right. Okay. It's going to go on some foam tape on card B. Oh, purple, the first one. You voted just in time to get overvoted, Glenn. We were pretty much dead heat. So I'm going to put it on B. Because we don't have a shooting star on this one. And it dresses this one up just a little bit more. So we at least have 3 pieces instead of just 2 on a glitter card. So we'll put it right. Maybe lift it just a little bit above the edge. Right there. Just cut it in half, Brenda says. The King Solomon of the bunch. Okay. That's it. You guys got any questions? I know this was just like so straightforward today. But when you have beautiful materials to work with and your cards turn out gorgeous in simple ways, you don't have to go hog wild to have things look just really good. And I like our cards a lot. So we got 4 cards today. We were at it a little less than an hour. Saturday then, that means we're going to do the Black Cat and Teddy on Saturday. I'll show you those again. These will be our cards for Saturday. We got Teddy. Really does look like Teddy. Hi, Catherine. And we've got the Black Cat all tied up in the Christmas lights. This is going to be really fun. All right. Are there any questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom? Please be sure you hit like if you haven't done it already. Hit that thumbs up button. It makes me feel terrific. And it also lets YouTube know that people who are watching our videos are enjoying themselves, as do comments at the end. So if you can leave me a little comment, that's another way you can help support the channel and have the word get out about Simply Special. Teddy, please. We'll have Teddy. We'll see if we can bring Teddy in on Saturday. Although if he hasn't had a haircut first, nobody can call the Humane Society on me for having my poodle look like a sheepdog. So we'll see if we can bring Teddy in on Saturday when we're doing the Teddy cards. All right. Are there any other requests, comments? If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. You never know what we're going to do. Winter coat. Oh, you're requesting a winter coat?
Teddy has a winter coat.
Teddy definitely has a winter coat. It's his Halloween costume. Okay. He's pretending to be a sheepdog. I like that, Brenda. I'm using it. That's his Halloween costume. He's pretending to be a sheepdog. We really, really needed to get his hair cut 2 weeks ago. And then, as you know, the last 3 weeks have been pretty crazy. And it just didn't get done. So poor Teddy, he's raising his head to be able to look under the fur, through the fur over his eyes. All right. Okay. If there's no questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom, we're going to sign off for tonight. I will see you Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific time. That's 5 p.m. Eastern. And for now, I'm just going to say good night, Gracie.